Hey everybody, it's Rory from A&S Gear, and we've got a Flex 7 in front of us, a Pro Flex, and we're going to show you how to do a lens switch on it real quick because people have some issues with switching lens on these, and there is definitely a better way to do it. Let me show you how that is. Easiest way to start is to just get the lens or the visor off of it. Pull the visor off and start with that missing off of there. Now we're going to work from the top. We're going to get our fingers underneath there, and we're going to pop the top 3 pieces off. And that's really going to let us get to our lens right there. Now, from here, what I recommend you do is to remove the goggle from the frame, right? You can see that I have pulled this all the way. Well, this one didn't pop out, and this one didn't pop out. So the frame is disconnected from the lower right here, all right? We've got the top of it off already. We can come around the side. We can pull that one out. We can come around this side. We can pull that one out. And then I'm going to squeeze together in the middle and get this out. Okay, that's easy. Getting the lens out is easy. Putting this one in can be a little difficult, especially with the nose part. So that's why I disconnect this first. When you put the lens in, you want to start with the bridge. So start with the nose area and make sure you get those pieces in first. Now, trying to do this without smudging the lens is very difficult to do, so don't expect to not smudge the lens. I've done it many times and I still smudge the lens and have to clean them afterwards. So first, we want to pinch this together, and we're going to push it up into the top. So I'm going to push it up as hard as I can in there. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my thumb in between and just use it as a brace. I'm not trying to push these little cleats through. If you try to push them in, it really doesn't work that well. So I'm just going to use my thumb as a hold, and then I'm going to grab this side and I'm going to push it up so that I can lock the tab on there like I did right there. So I pushed it up to get it around that top section of the tab, and now I can pull it down and hook it in. So I'm not trying to just force it through. I'm hooking the top on and then pulling it down and hooking the bottom on. So again, I'm going to push it up to hook the top part in. And I'm like forcing it up this way to hook the top part on. And then I'm pulling down this way to hook the bottom part on. Again, if you just try to push it through, you'll never get it on there. And then I can work my way around, make sure it fits into the groove. There's a slot that you can see right down inside there. You want the lens to fit into that slot. So you got to make sure that it fits all the way around. And these ones go in real easy on the bottom. So we want to just make sure it goes into the little channel and it will feed its way through right there. Then on the sides, we do the same thing. We feed it into the channel around the side. And before you start snapping these top ones in, get the other side into the channel as well before you start putting them in. So your goggles should be snapped on the bridge, snapped on the 2 bottom pieces, and in the channel around the side before you do the top 3. So we've got those ready to go. We're going to fold the channel up over the top one, over the middle one, and then fold it over the other one on the other side, and then we can push down and push down and push down until those go into place right there. After that, we're going to push our posts. So we have 4 posts. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there are spots underneath. They are giant holes, so you can't screw it up. At the very back, there's a big hole kind of right there. That's not the one you want. You want the one at the back, and then you want the one at the front right there, and the same for over here. At the front and at the very back. So we'll push that one in. I usually do my back 2 first on left and right. And then that lines up the front ones. And typically you can just push those, woo, getting crazy, right up inside there. And then you're not going to be able to see it, but for the front ones, I can look down inside. It's right in there and right over there, and make sure that that post is popped all the way up and through. Once that's done, kind of give it some tugs, make sure it's all together. And then we can put our visor back on. boom, boom, and boom, and that's it. Lens swap on a Flex 7, Pro Flex, Spectra. They all use the same kind of lens right there. Does take some practice, but once you've done it a couple times, you can do it. Pick up your lenses, pick up your goggles, make your own custom goggle at ansgear.com.